Cast, my wrestling review. This is Jacob Cast 2024. That's my YouTube name. Just want to say I'm gonna do my SmackDown review. Mm, we're gonna talk about what happened on SmackDown tonight. It just went off an hour ago. Sorry it took so long, but my video gonna be it's gonna be about an hour or 30 minutes. We'll see how long it will go, but just want to say thank you for watching. Thank you for all the support. Hit that like button. Leave a comment. Please subscribe to my channel. Let me know in the comments something you want to see more. Today I will do my AEW Double or Nothing preview and predictions for Sunday night, and I will do the King and Queen of the Ring pay-per-view. That's gonna be tomorrow morning in Saudi Arabia. There are 6 matches on the card. I will talk about that. And then we'll talk about on SmackDown. And then I'm going to show you guys the podcasters. My video is sponsored by Fight for Wrestling, The Wrestling Inc., Joe Corona, Denise Salcedo, No DQ, and JD from New York, and the Salmart, the Sound Off. So, I will talk about the news and rumors on what can happen on the pay-per-view. Now, Salamander and JD from New York did not make a review. They're probably at House of Glory. Now, they did do a AEW Double or Nothing prediction. We do got news and rumors. We do not want real questions. I think it's a pretty common understanding that the WWE wants softball media question. Goward injury delayed the interview. Even wonders if the media at the post-show press conference are real. Well, a WWE employee basically tells all on the revision for the post-show media scrum and pathetic. Also, Granda is headed to WWE, but her debut might be delayed due to a serious injury. And WWE once hyped up Cody Rhodes versus Logan Paul at the King of the Ring, for Tyler versus title. Why did they when they had no intention of it being a Tyler versus title? And also, the other news and rumors, they said that WWE announces SummerSlam will be 2 nights, August 1st, August 2nd in 2026 in Minneapolis. Wait, yeah, it's Minneapolis. So we have to wait 2 years for SummerSlam 2026. That's 2 years. That's still a long time. They did say it's gonna be 2 nights. Mark Henry said Patrick Clark. Mark Henry believed Patrick Clark deserves another chance in wrestling. And Jim Watt's health scared this morning. WWE shockingly announced this morning that something will be moving to 2 nights. It may be a permanent thing for a while. We had the AEW Dynamite, the Go Home show. I'm only gonna show some of it. Hold on. I want to share here. Like, okay, please, do not give this animal the normal. To wake up TK, well, he's out for lunch, man. He's fucking long gone. He's sleeping. But you're not gonna come to court. You're not gonna come to court and threaten my family and threaten my children. You don't. This show sucks. I'm sorry, man. Listen,
it's not all doom and gloom. You know, I'm gonna switch it up. We're gonna talk about something positive that we like tonight, man. Just to fucking give everybody a sense of what we do here. But man, overall tonight, this show was a fucking absolute snooze fest. I don't know what the fuck they're thinking about going into Double or Nothing, man. This fucking feel like a fucking pay-per-view on Sunday. Oh my god, man! This fucking show has driven Jesse to drink for the first time in years on this show, man. Oh my god, Gentleman Jack, love Gentleman Jack, my favorite Jack Daniels whiskey. I don't know, man. Your overall thoughts? Putting the fun and games to the side now. AEW looks to play fun and games and not take anything too seriously. What was your biggest takeaway from tonight's show, man? What was the biggest thing on tonight's Dynamite that you want to start off with?
Us getting a new version of Adam Copeland, the AEW Edge version.
These are the families of Sandy Hook.
Okay.
The families
that
of
was one of the things that I was actually going to start
their
off
children
with.
were murdered by people with AR-15 and 18 AR-15s. We had to sit through a trial.
We have a $100 bomb by Foster with a $100 super chat. Thank goodness for the NBA and NHL conference finals tonight. LOL. Look at that, man. YouTube is now letting people comment on the super chats. Look at that, man.
Only the super chats. They got halfway there.
And you're not going to be telling him. And you're not telling him.
What do you mean?
I should be able to click on any.
And you're not telling him.
Oh, yes. Well, I mean, it's YouTube. What do you expect?
I expect that they halfway games with the supers.
Well, maybe they're getting it. Who knows? Just like how
This piece of shit.
They get there to tell us the stories.
We will all survive. I can't wait until this is finally over. The sooner this ends, the sooner you walk out in court and disappear in the public currency and not give the attention and the fame you desire, the better. You know, you're tough up and it's okay to kill children at school. It's okay for you to do what you did. You're judging him.
Championship title run that will give him a huge defense on Sunday against Malachi Black in a barbed wire steel cage match. We are definitely seeing a little bit more of that rude Judgment Day Adam Copeland, Jesse. It's a great thing to see. It's not really something that's over the top, new, refreshing, and exciting, but the AEW audience hasn't seen this version of Adam Copeland.
I hope. I want to come out to court.
Wanting to pull out this particular version of Copeland because he feels that it's in there, but it was laying dormant.
We plan to go to
quite a while. That's the Copeland that Malachi Black wants. It may end up actually biting Malachi in the ass here because
we want to invite all different
depths.
We want to invite all the
which we know he can and will.
There'll be a ceremony on February 14, 2022 to honor our loved ones. We want to invite you to it.
I just enjoyed seeing the blood drop.
Yeah, we got a brewed bloodbath tonight. I mean, Malachi sold it pretty well, man. I don't know what do you think that mixture is made out of, man? What is that? They use some Hollywood gimmicks, some Hollywood special effects there, some mixture of like
No, I know what it was.
What?
And actually, it just kind of dawned on shit.
What?
Blood and guts.
No, really.
You see all the lumps in there and shit?
I don't know, man. Maybe cranberries that didn't get processed in the mixture. I don't know.
Well, I mean, let's stick to the kayfabe of it. I mean, maybe it was meant to be blood and guts.
Possibly. I mean, that's their thing.
Yeah.
Thanks, Vince.
Yeah. See, Vince gave us that too. Vince has done everything.
You're welcome, pal. Don't go stealing my creative ideas now.
Blood and guts. A little early to advertise blood and guts, but it's blood and guts.
Well, it was one of the very few bright spots on the show. I enjoyed it. You know, Copeland reaching into the sadistic attitude that he has is always a great thing to see. And listen, you know, you and I are fans of House of Black. You and I are fans of Malachi in particular. I love Buddy as well. I think Buddy is being mistreated as fucking poorly as anybody. But the House of Black, great stable, should be on TV more, should have a bigger priority. Don't know if they will ever get there because I know most of them want to be out of there. If I was a betting man. And Malachi's getting a singles match, bro. How many singles matches besides tonight have we seen Malachi wrestle? Zero, right?
If the web is correct, I believe this is the first one.
This was the first one this year, right? Unbelievable.
And in Devil's Advocate voice, he's in a faction, a trio faction.
Yeah.
That started.
So, yeah. I enjoyed that. I thought that was not really the most creative thing, but it fits the gimmick. It fits Copeland's attitude and his depraved behavior when he's got to reach down deep. And I'm excited for the match on Sunday. I mean, the Barbed Wire Steel Cage match with those two guys, looking forward to it. I don't know how anybody can look at that on the bill and say, oh man, I'm not interested in that. I'm totally interested in that. And Malachi giving us a singles match, man, we should be so fortunate to see him back in the ring healthy and wrestling a singles match. So I'm very much looking forward to that on Sunday. The other thing that I like about tonight's show is the Death Triangle is back, man. You know, when I don't know if I'm the only one that feels this way, but when I see Pat and when I see Penta and Ray Phoenix, by the way, I love their entrance. I think their entrance is fucking great. It's just so epic. We got that nice chugging guitar tone over the. Look, I'm trying to. Attacking him from behind after he beat Nick Wayne pretty soundly. Then Christian Cage comes out, and then Mama Wayne comes out. Nick Wayne is still out there, obviously, because he wrestled Swerve Strickland. And then Swerve breaks free from the 4-on-1. He chases Christian through the back. Christian does his typical gimmick where he Grand Theft Autos somebody's vehicle. He basically steals someone's rental car, and he tries to speed away like the cowardly heel that he is. But the thing is, tonight, he tried to speed away, and a car pulled in front of him, and it ended up being the return of Prince Nana, and Swerve got his ass out of the car and basically beat the shit out of him on top of his vehicle, tried to deliver a concerto to him on the car, and Christian ended up fleeing the scene with Nana and Swerve finally back together after Nana has been out for several weeks selling the attack from the patriarchy. I thought this was good stuff. But the thing is, no matter how good it is, Swerve still feels like an afterthought. No matter how good this was, or entertaining this was, Swerve is still not main eventing the pay-per-view. No matter how good this was, Swerve's championship run right now is feeling very much less than. But I thought what they did tonight was a solid sell for the go-home show before we get into Sunday.
Yeah, you know, and when Swerve had first won, and everybody, including you know, started giving them shit about Swerve's run not being up the card, not being great. I mean, the guy just won. That's the big fucking deal. All right, so here we are, you know, a few weeks later, and who got the biggest pop of the night? Was it Swerve, the world champion?
Was it? Who got the biggest pop of the night? Well,
It was Nana.
it was Nana.
Nana returning. That's first off, Nana's awesome.
I mean, everybody. It wasn't.
He and the other match like that.
Probably just that one that I can remember.
I mean,
All right, might as well just. I think I showed this long enough.
That they push him, they're acting like he's the fucking world champion, and he don't even have the title.
Yeah.
Which we know that's the direction that they're going, because the fuck did you sign the guy for if you're not going to build the company around him?
Hold on.
Last summer felt like a dream. It was unlike
Enough with these damn commercials.
than any other baby face on the goddamn roster. And he doesn't feel that.
It's it's just not Osprey, bro. Moxley feels like a bigger deal.
Yeah.
Brian feels like a bigger deal. Adam Copeland feels like a bigger deal. Coincidentally, they're all ex-WWE guys. Everybody else feels like a bigger deal, but you're a world champion. And then
Swerve.
well, I mean, he's a big deal, but he's not the big deal.
No, he's an ex-WWE
He's
guy.
an ex-WWE guy for a little bit, yes, but he's made his name here, not there. Those guys made their name there, and then they came here. The difference. But then they wanna, filter it, and they wanna dumb everything down, all their fucking mistakes. Oh, look, we got the Swerve countdown timer in the top right corner. I love it. I love that you're giving him some sort of priority, but, I mean, too little, too late, man. You started out of the gate making him fucking third or fourth from the top of the show, and then you want to correct those mistakes because everybody called you out on your bullshit. And now look at him. Are you talking about Swerve coming out of this show tonight? Are you talking about his match on Sunday coming out of this show tonight? I guarantee you're not thinking about it at all. That's a problem.
His first pay time kind of dug it. His last 50 kids did this time. For champion, he has to.
Absolutely fucking clueless where they're going. It's a fucking mess. Everything about this company right now is a fucking mess. And they have absolutely no desire to fix any of it. Zero. We're going to get into the rest of the show. We got Great Khali 2.0, Satnam Singh, wrestling Bryan Danielson. For all the fucking people, I took a bunch of...
Alright, so might will just skip this.
We don't done.
Go to song about this for a minute.
So the objective tonight wasn't so much to beat this man, the objective was to take him out. What I was very curious, though, to see is what kind of match we could get out of this 7'4" man who has never before had a singles match in an AEW ring. And if anybody was going to be able to pull something out of this guy, it would be Bryan Danielson. And I can honestly tell you that the match that they had tonight was not terrible. They told a David versus Goliath story. I thought that Satnam Singh for the spots that he was supposed to do, he did fine. He was the giant who was in there beating this man's ass. Bryan was the underdog trying to fight his way back from underneath. They were having a perfectly acceptable match against each other until the big disqualification finished, because it wasn't about the match. It was about the angle that came after the match, which was the Elite beating down Bryan Danielson, who had no help because Darby Allin had been banned from the building. FTR was not there. He was all by himself. On his birthday, no less. Happy birthday, Bryan Danielson, 43 years old. So the big angle was Darby Allin, who was banned from the building, ultimately did make it into the building, because of course he did. You knew he was going to. But we have the sight of a car pulling up to the arena at the end of the show, and out comes Darby Allin carrying, I swear to you, I thought it was a machine gun. I thought it was a machine gun or a rocket launcher. It was a flamethrower, and guess who was driving the vehicle? Tony Khan. Gives him a little fist bump as Darby heads into the arena. So Tony Khan is back, and Tony Khan drives this man and his flamethrower into his television show so that he can come and he can save the day for Bryan Danielson. And that is how they went off the air, with the Elite being beaten back, Danielson and Darby standing tall, and the flamethrower to give them momentum, to give Team AEW momentum heading into the pay-per-view on Sunday. What they wanted to do, their objective with this main event, was to put the anarchy in the arena and give you just a little taste of what you can expect and all the mayhem and all the chaos that's coming on Sunday when all these men are going to go in the ring or all over the arena
You know,
and
probably
kill each other, which
it
is
made
basically
Drew
all that that
McIntyre
match is.
look like
So I actually thought the main event and the closing angle were very effective.
CM Punk
Yeah,
threw
that's
the
one of the
move back.
better things I can say
I'm
about the
sorry,
show tonight.
CM Punk did
It's
do
a weird
anything
thing
with
because
Matt.
the first half of
You
the
would
show
have
I
to
thought
say,
was fucking boring. Seriously, I mean, for a show that is supposed to get you excited for the pay-per-view this weekend, the first half of the show didn't do it for me. But the first half of the show was very boring. And then we hit the Swerve Strickland segment, our AEW World Champion in the middle of the show here. And from what they did at the end of that segment on, it's like the second half of the show was, in a lot of ways, for me, like a totally different show. This was a show where the second half
well,
was
that
a
was
hell of a
also
lot better than the
storyline.
first
Like
half.
Vince McMahon, yeah,
It was
Vince
actually pretty
McMahon.
solid
It's
stuff.
crazy to
This is
think
not
about
the
it. Vince
strongest
McMahon do
go-home
a
show
lot.
or anything like that.
Now that was
If
also
it
the
had kept
storyline
going the
because
way
he
that
came
it was
out
going
as
in the
I
first
think
half,
it was
it would have been
number
an
2
all-time
Stone Cold came out.
loser
Vince came out.
of a go-home show. But I actually
And that
thought
was
they
the
redeemed
storyline, like all
themselves
along
in the segments that
until
came
the end.
in the second
And then
half.
Vince eliminated Stone
And
Cold
look,
with Hell in
it
a
was
Lot.
one of these AEW shows where
And led to the
there's
massive
so many
WrestleMania.
different things going on. And then you have all that chaos there with that finish they were doing at the very end. Was it enough to get people interested in spending $50 on this pay-per-view this weekend? I don't know. I don't know if it was. Now, I'm interested in some of the matches on the card coming up on Sunday. There are some matches, like the Swerve and Christian match, like the Mercedes and Willow match. Anything Will Ospreay does, I'm always, interested in that. You look at the card; it's a pretty solid card on Sunday. But the interest level for what is traditionally one of the bigger AEW shows of the year, it just doesn't have that same feel that some of the past Double or Nothings have had. So I'm hoping, just based on what I'm seeing on paper here, the matches are there. Potential is there for them to hit this out of the park as they do very often with their pay-per-views. But was this a show that was going to get people super interested in this, card on Sunday? I don't know. We're going to find out because I put a poll up on Twitter. I put a little twist on it, and I'm very interested to see what the results of this poll are going to be. Because the poll was, did this show get you excited for Double or Nothing? And the last I took a look at it, the results already were very interesting. So when we get to the end of the review, we'll take a look at where things stand on that front. But we did have an angle with Swerve and Christian, where the champion actually did not get left laying for a change. 3 weeks in a row, he got left laying. He finally got one over on the challenger. Then we had an angle with Malachi Black and Adam Copeland that harkened back to the days of the Brood. Little bit of history there with Edge on this show. So we're going to get into all of this. Again, it was a mixed bag, but I did think that they finished stronger than they opened with, if that makes sense. So like I said, it was like first half and the second half, very different opinions on that. But this is your AEW Dynamite review for Wednesday, May 22nd, 2024. I am the Solid Monster. Like, subscribe, super chats are open. Want to send one in if you have a question, you can drop that. I will be reading all of the messages that you send. Yeah, super chat segment later. 400 likes on this video is the goal for our Be the Booker segment. If we hit 400, it will activate Be the Booker automatically, and we will do that a little bit later on in the stream. If not, then we won't. Very simple. And I'm already seeing updates from people that the poll is very close. It's a very evenly divided poll so far over on Twitter. Dynamite opened with the AEW International Champion Roderick Strong teaming with Trent Beretta against Orange Cassidy and Will Ospreay, one-time opponents. They had that great match at Forbidden Door a couple of years ago. Now they were tag team partners. So basically fusing two of the matches on the pay-per-view this Sunday together, because we are getting Cassidy and Beretta, we're getting Ospreay challenging Roddy for the international title. Don Callis sat in on commentary for this one. He said Cassidy checks all the boxes that you would want to check to become a member of the Callis family. They're really laying it on you. They want you to really, really think that he's actually interested in bringing Orange Cassidy into the fold. Sure. Late in the match, Cassidy dropped Beretta with a DDT. Followed up with another on Roddy. Cassidy covered strong. Beretta, though, pushed Ospreay into them to break up the cover. Matt Taven and Mike Bennett, they bickered with Bryce Remsburg, which allowed Callis to stand up from the announce desk. And he goes over and he grabs the leg of Orange Cassidy. A shout out to KD.
Yo.
Becoming a channel member. What's going on, KD?
Alright.
While Strong hit him with the international belt, Ospreay came up bleeding from the forehead.
Alright. Might as well just skip this. I think we see enough for Solomon to sound off. I was only showing you guys the beginning of his video. What happened on AEW Dynamite, and then we'll talk about the predictions for the pay-per-view this Sunday. Let me know you guys are gonna watch the pay-per-view on Sunday, and the one on Saturday with the King and Queen of the Ring. Let me know in the comment section. You guys can watch AEW on Sunday or WWE on Saturday. Hey, what's up? This is Jacob Cast 2024. Just want to say thank you for watching. Now this will only take a couple of seconds here. Here's House of Glory. Oh wait, hold on. Another commercial. Another commercial.
Immediate champion is going to be bringing his title. He's coming to the War Within on Friday. So that's where I'll be.
On Friday.
Digital media champion.
Yeah, so that's where Solomon and JD is at. The Red House of Glory. Matt Widow, Top Dollar. Is that Jacob Fatu? It's hard to tell. But yeah, the Red House of Glory. Alright, now we got that out of the way. Now we can talk about what happened on SmackDown. Hold on. Talk about what happened on SmackDown. Alright, here we go. Here we go. We got the King and Queen of the Ring. The countdown for it at the pre-show. There's only 6 matches. At first there was 5, but they added another match for the pay-per-view. Now this is what happened on SmackDown. The best SmackDown moments. Nia Jax defeated Bianca Belair. Randy Orton defeated Tama Tonga. So it'll be Nia Jax and Lyra Valkyria in the finals going into the pay-per-view tomorrow. Randy Orton versus Gunther will be at the pay-per-view. Those are some pretty good matches. Now what else happened in the show? Bayley defeated Chelsea Green, and then Piper Niven hit Bayley with a poke mask attack. So I get they're clearly setting up those two. Paul Heyman won Solo Sikoa, you recruited dangerous allies. Now something had to happen in the Bloodline saga. When we're gonna see Jacob Fatu? When the Roman come back? When The Rock come back? We gotta do something. Since Tama lost to Randy Orton, then well clearly something had to be set up here. Like something has to happen. Now, the Bloodline is still gonna continue their feud with Kevin Owens and Randy Orton. We'll see what happens next week. Cody Rhodes humiliates Logan Paul with Brad Knuckles. He had the referee search Brad Knuckles, and Logan Paul didn't have Brad Knuckles. Thought the 7 was okay. Something I didn't like, but there's no story. And Logan Paul how's he gonna cheat in this match? If this match will probably end clean. Gonna be a good match. I'm still not into the feud. I know the match is gonna be great. I just can't wait until this feud is over and we see what is next for Cody Rhodes and what's next for Logan Paul at the US Champion. Now, it's not title for title, it's only for the WWE title. It's for Cody's title. Logan Paul is not defending his title. And why should he? Cody Rhodes did not need the US title. This match is a one-off. Now let me know in the comments section if you're looking forward to Cody Rhodes and Logan Paul and you can't wait for it to be over. Because I can't wait. And once we get this over with, then we can see where the Cody will go going into Clash of the Castle next month. That's like in a few weeks after this pay-per-view. We also had a Grayson Waller effect talk show with Grayson Waller. With Carmelo Hayes came out. LA Knight came out. The Three Prophet. We had a brawl. Then we had the 6-man tag. LA Knight and the Prophets. They went over on A-Town Down Under, and Carmelo Hayes. Three Prophet were backstage. They asked for a title shot, but then DIY got involved, and they want a title shot. So we'll see what happens there. I thought the Three Prophet were heels. When were they turning baby faces? Weren't they paired with Bobby Lashley and B-Fab? Now we haven't seen Bobby Lashley because they said that Lashley is injured. They say he got hurt a few weeks ago, so we haven't seen him. He might be out for a while. Street Profit, they still got B-Fab, but they'll be on their own for a while. And that was pretty much it, really. Nia Jax beat Bianca Belair. Randy Orton beat Tama Tonga. That was really it. Wasn't much on the show. So the sixth match that they announced is we know gonna be Cody Rhodes and Logan Paul for the WWE Championship, Becky Lynch and Liv Morgan for the Women's World Heavyweight Championship. The Women's World Championship. We have Sami Zayn versus Bronson Reed and Chad Gable for the Intercontinental Championship. And that, like I said, we have Bianca and Jade Cargill defending their tag team titles against Indy Hartwell and Candice LeRae. That match was added at the last minute on this show. And then we got Randy Orton and Gunther for the King of the Ring in the finals. Nia Jax and Lyra Valkyria for the Queen of the Ring. Now my prediction that obviously Jade and Bianca are going to retain their titles against Candice and Indy. It's just a match. It is a filler feud for them to have. Because Bianca and Jade need to be on the pay-per-view. So Bianca and Jade will retain their titles. Sami Zayn gonna retain his titles. I think Bronson Reed takes the pinfall because Chad Gable and Sami Zayn will continue their feud. Chad Gable as a heel is gold. He's been great. He pinned Sami Zayn this week on Monday Night Raw. So they're gonna probably continue going into Clash in the Castle. Where Chad might win the title. Liv Morgan and Becky Lynch. I think Liv Morgan will win. I think it's her time based on the storyline that she's telling. And with her and Rhea, she can probably win it. Becky Lynch is a transitional champion. Unless we could see a screwy finish where this match ends in a counter or DQ or some weird way to continue the feud going in the Clash in the Castle. We'll wait and see. If Liv Morgan loses clean, then she's done. What a way to kill her character and her gimmick. I think Liv Morgan gonna win it. Becky Lynch is a transitional champion. And what else? Is that all? Like, oh yeah. Like I said, Cody Rhodes and Logan Paul, predictable. Gonna be a great match. Cody Rhodes is retaining. This is a one-off. This feud will not continue. It's a one-off. I'm glad it's not title for title. I'm still not interested in Cody's title win. I know a lot of people aren't. Because they don't have enough challenger for Cody Rhodes. There's not enough big heels on SmackDown. I think they're just waiting for The Rock and Roman Reigns to show up. Yeah. We also got AJ Styles want Nick Aldis to help for a title opportunity, and the guy just said no. Tama Tonga is solo, but Heyman and play blows by orders of the tribal chief. Bianca meet Tiffany Stratton backstage. Okay. I forgot we did get a segment with Randy Orton. So clearly it has to be foreshadowing. Now, I think Gunther should win. And he'll be in the world title scene on Monday Night Raw. And he ain't going to SmackDown, he's going to Monday Night Raw. So I think Gunther should definitely win that. Yeah. We did get Andrade send a message to Legado, so they're probably setting up Andrade and Santos Escobar down the line. AJ Styles may take time off, or he may go to Monday Night Raw. I trade him for Braun Breaker and pair Braun Breaker with Baron Corbin. We like the Wolf Dog, and they shouldn't have breaking up. Baron Corbin not can do it on his own. Cody won't give anyone luck for the King of the Ring. Alright. Now, is that all? Um,
Mike Semper VB here with you for the next hour talking.
the Bedison video. Now here the pre-show. Sunday, probably starts at 6:30. The pre-show might be starts at 6:30. Usually the pre-show it's usually longer. It might start at 6:30, then the main show starts at 8. The show may go 4 hours. So we saw that in the backstage segment where Ken and Nick confronted Bianca and Jade, and I get Jonathan for a tag team title. No TV time. I get TV time. Here the Bedison.
Support Wrestle Talk. It's time for the
Now these are the matches, I think. Will Ospreay versus Roderick Strong. Tony Storm, Selena, Adam Cole, and Malachi Black for the TNT title. John Monty and Kolosei Takada. Trent Beretta and Orange Cassidy. Chris Jericho versus Hulk versus Kishana. Bang Bang Gang versus Death Triangle. Mercedes Mono for the title versus Windows Nightingale. Swerve Strickland versus Christian Cage for the AEW World title. Team AEW versus Team Elite. I'm like, how many matches is that? Like, wait, that's like 5? That's 5 matches? That's like 10 matches. That's kind of ridiculous. Yeah, we have like 10 matches on the card, unless they put one of these on the pre-show. But 10 matches is ridiculous. No wonder why the show's way too long.
us, our cast, our friends.
Now this is on Rampage. Rampage doesn't come online, but it's on Rampage. Rampage is really a house show. Okay, come on. Now we hit AEW Collision. Tomorrow we have Collision. Mercedes Monet on AEW Dynamite. That did close out the show. The show was a bore. It wasn't that good. Now I might as well show JD from New York and Salma to sound off.
Continental champion is in there as well. Jack Perry, it seems like they're probably going to push him, whether it's TNT title or a match with Swerve. You don't beat the elite. If you're committed to this angle.
Hold on. Probably should start from the beginning. Okay, come on.
By the way,
Double or nothing. We shift gears over to AEW. We got another pay-per-view this weekend. Gonna be a busy weekend. We got a Saudi show in the afternoon, and then Memorial Day. We'll be awake for Memorial Day Monday because the show ain't gonna end till 12 o'clock, and Jason and I are probably not gonna get to bed till 4 o'clock. Usually the case with these AEW pay-per-views. But Double or Nothing is happening in Las Vegas. I wish I was there. They are now promoting this as a triple main event for Sunday night. Swerve Strickland, Christian Cage, Willow Nightingale, Mercedes Moné, and then the Anarchy in the Arena. Young Bucks, Kazuchika Okada, Jack Perry against Bryan Danielson, FTR, and the New York favorites, the MTA favorites, Darby Allin. But we'll talk about that a little bit. And how are you feeling about this show as far as comparing it to what Double or Nothing has been over the 5 years? Are you more excited, less excited, you're neutral, you don't give a shit? I don't know, man. Me personally going into this, I have despised television for the most part. There's just nothing that's jumping off the page to me. Nowhere up and down this card am I excited about anything but Adam Copeland and Malachi Black as far as I still match. That's all I care about. But how are you feeling about the excitement levels coming into the show?
I think the excitement level for this show, as compared to the past Vegas shows, is down. But I think on paper, as is the case with pretty much every AEW pay-per-view, look at the card, and it's a very good card on paper. So I don't have any doubt that the matches are going to deliver. The question is, what, as far as the outcomes and stories coming out of the matches, are they going to take it in the direction that they need to take it? So I will get into it. I assume they're match by match, but again, lower excitement level. I'm still looking forward to the show. I have certain matches I'm looking forward to more than others. One of them, for example, is Mercedes and Willow. Yeah, Willow Nightingale is excellent. She's a great baby face, but she's also very good in the ring. Mercedes, you and I both know, what she can do in the ring when she is healthy. She has not been healthy for a while, and this is going to be her first match back in a year. So I think with her back at 100%, and she knows that the spotlight is on her, right? Vegas, it's Double or Nothing, it's a title match. So I think she's going to be on her A game, and I think those two are going to go out there and kill it like they were doing a year ago when they were wrestling until she got hurt. And then unfortunately the match went to hell. I'm looking forward to that just because we finally get her back in the ring. All the hype around Mercedes and all the talk about if she's going to be a game changer or not, I think it's pretty well established at this point. There is no such thing in AEW as a singular game changer. There is no one person short of, a John Cena or a Roman Reigns or Punk makes amends and comes back who will make an impact on day one. Mercedes did not make an impact on day one. Okada did not make an impact on day one. Ospreay did not really make an impact on day one, and Ospreay is fantastic. So I think that if you take all the hype away, strip it all away, at the end of the day, Mercedes can be a very important part of that division. He can be the heel. All your baby faces, you have to run through her. So many great fresh matches for her to have. But it all starts here, because people have been saying, what's all the hype about, right? She hasn't done anything. Because she hasn't wrestled. She's been around for 2 months now, 2.5 months. She's done shit. Now the rubber meets the road. She'll finally step in the ring and show people, I hope, what the hype around her is really all about. I'm looking forward to that match on the show. That's one match I'm looking forward to.
Listen, I guess we can start there. Being that we have.
Well, again,
we're looking at maybe 9, 10 matches.
that thing will
TBS Championship. This is one of the 3 big matches that they're hyping up in this triple main event for Double or Nothing. Willow Nightingale will defend the TBS Championship against Mercedes Monet. This is her first match in AEW. This is her first match in a full calendar year, honestly, since getting injured last year. I am very torn on this. And I have not been the biggest Willow fan. When she first introduced herself to the AEW audience, I was not a big Willow fan. It was definitely a learning process to know who she is, what she's about, get invested in her character, see her work, see her promo. I am at a point right now where I do think that she has superstar potential to lead that division at some point in her career. Right now is not that time. She is the TBS champion, and with the work that she's done, Jason, on one hand, I don't want to see her lose the championship because it's unfair with how her body work has come across. It's been fantastic. Her in-ring work has been fantastic. Her promo work has been even better, in my honest opinion. To take the championship off of her so soon because it's Mercedes, it's kind of fucked up. I don't have any better way to put it. It's kind of fucked up, honestly. On one hand, I don't want to see her lose, but then, the reality of the situation is I'm not a dummy. Tony Khan is paying Mercedes what? We can make a fucking logical guesstimation. She's probably one of the highest paid people in the entire industry, never mind AEW. Does Tony Khan pay her all that money and then not put a championship on her on day one, which is laughable in its own right? How the fuck did she get here? What did she do? This is her first match. Why did she get a championship match? But at the end of the day, I don't see Mercedes losing this match. But if I had the pen, I'm booking this in a way where both ladies are strong. Willow gets to keep her championship. And whoever attacked Mercedes is coming forward and starting a program with Mercedes because I don't think she needs the TBS championship.
Well, I think your point about all the money that Tony Khan is paying her, that's exactly what I was going to say. I don't see this going any way other than Mercedes wins the championship. So from the moment she came into the company, I think that title had her name written all over it. And is it fair? No, it's not fair. The whole logic behind this match being set up is ridiculous. How did she get this title? Do we really have a good explanation for why she's getting this title match? Did she make a comment in her first night, her first promo, that it was in her contract that her first match had to be for a title?
I don't know, maybe Tony Khan has one of them golden eggs that Vince McMahon had, and she made a wish. I don't know.
Yeah, like a genie lamp or something. For a company that's still, maybe they don't anymore. I don't know. They've gone back and forth so many times. For a company that talks about rankings, to gift someone a title match like this is comical. So the premise of the match, in that this woman comes in, has done nothing to actually earn a title match, yet she's being gifted one, is ridiculous. I understand them doing the match though because there's history between them, and I'm looking forward to the match. I don't see any outcome here other than Mercedes winning the title. She's getting paid a shitload of money, just like Okada was paid a shitload of money, and within a month, right, he had the Continental title. So it's not going to be any different, I think, with Mercedes. She's going to go in there and win the championship. You do still have that mystery that's kind of hanging over everything of who attacked her. I honestly almost forgot about that because I just don't give a shit about that aspect of the story.
Well, they probably forgot about that too.
They probably did. Maybe it's for the better. Just going back to what that segment was, I'd like to forget that. Here's what I propose. Here's my idea. Because I'm glad at least that they realized that Mercedes is the heel. So I don't know if that was the plan the entire time, or if it just was a case where they say, okay, we see how the fans are viewing this, so we'll go with it. We'll make her the heel.
They went with it.
Okay, well, let's say they went with the win. I'm glad they went with the win because she comes out there and she's talking about how she's the CEO and she's all obnoxious. Willow is just so likable. I mean, nobody wants to boo Willow. Come on. So they're in the right role. But what I think is missing here, and what I think would really be a good thing for Mercedes and the person that's with her, is you pair her up with somebody who can be basically her bodyguard, basically her muscle. And my proposal has been that Camille would be the perfect person for that spot, right? We've heard reports about how she signed a contract supposedly months ago back in February, still hasn't debuted. People wondering why. How come she popped up on TV yet? This may be it. This may be why. Because I could see her debuting in this spot on Sunday and assisting Mercedes in winning the TBS title. Here she goes around calling herself the CEO. And I said this the other day. I said, well, what does that mean? Right? She comes out on television, I'm the CEO. What the fuck does that mean? You gotta be the boss. The boss of something, right? Bosses have employees. So why not link her up with somebody? Camille, for Camille, for those who don't know, former NWA Women's Champion for 500 and something days. He's very good. Apparently she had an NXT offer in hand and opted reportedly to sign with AEW, but has yet to make her debut. Debuting her in this spot, first of all, I think it gets more heat on Mercedes, that she gets to run around and be obnoxious, but have somebody kind of, lording over her, standing behind her and watching her back and fighting some of her battles for her. But it puts Camille in a great spot too, because Mercedes is going to get visibility on TV. Everywhere she goes, Camille goes. It's like a Diesel Shawn dynamic, and I just think it would work. I think it would work in this situation. You get somebody new on the roster, and then eventually, when they have a split, Camille ends up as a big baby face out of it. Maybe she ends up beating Mercedes to win the title down the road. That's what I would do. I think they might do that, and I think whatever they do, I still think Mercedes is walking out with that title.
Well, now you know why he's the commissioner of House of Glory. Look at this fucking guy.
There you go. There you go.
I like it. Listen, I mean, that makes complete sense. We haven't seen Camille yet, and Tony Khan was actually interviewed today on the Rocker Morning Show. This is WRKR 107.7. No idea where they're from, but Tony Khan said this in regards to Double or Nothing, which kind of goes along with what Jason just said here. He says, it's a great time to be an AEW fan. It's a great time to jump into the product. If you haven't watched AEW and you haven't watched in a while, there's a lot of cool stuff happening right now. And then he says that there's going to be a lot of cool stuff happening on Sunday night. So, listen, I can sit here and rag on Tony Khan and the great process. One thing I will never take away from him, and I mean this in all seriousness, is that I coined him Mr. Pay-Per-View. I could probably count maybe one or two AEW pay-per-views in 5 years. Wow. One of them being in December on Long Island. For the World Time. I thought that I was physically in the building. I was fucking bored to tears for most of the show. But that's one of maybe two or three completely bombed shows. This man knows how to put on a fucking paper. This guy knows how to deliver surprises. This guy knows how to, make a big impact on pay-per-view. I mean, you're paying $50 for it. Why not?
Do you think I give a fuck about that?
I do see that happening. I
And
absolutely could
piece of
envision
shit
that
that's like
happening.
garbage.
I tell you what, Jason, fucking Christ, Mercedes needs that. Honestly, I don't think she's. A lot of people kind of sour on her attitude and dancing. I think a lot of people, and this could be the WWE elitist side coming out, is kind of poking fun at AEW that she hasn't really made much of an impact. But
come here again, you'll be shown
that
sight.
she has and what she can do.
I have no goddamn
If they play their cards right, they do that Diesel Shawn Michaels dynamic. I think that's something that could
that guy crazy.
She could run that whole fucking division.
He comes here again.
She should be doing.
Yeah, I mean, again, I just think it fits that character perfectly, and it would work too, because that's how Camille debuted in the NWA. That's the first time I saw her, and they debuted her as the insurance policy for Nick Aldis. I mean, she can speak for months. It was a whole thing online, like, what does she sound like? Nobody knew what her voice sounded like. She just stood there, didn't speak, and she beat people up, and it worked. And there's no reason it can't work here.
We'll see. I like it. I'm going with Mercedes. Jason's going with Mercedes. And we have a new TBS champion on the horizon on Sunday night. Toni Storm. Let's stick with the ladies. Toni Storm and Serena Deeb. This is the AEW Women's World Championship. I like Serena Deeb.
He's in there 25 years.
Back on television.
Nigga,
don't
see
really
see
care
see how
about
stupid
seeing
you
the
are.
deep story. I was not emotionally invested.
We
I
have to have
love
a
her, and I feel very sorry for her why
we
she's
have
out.
to leave
It's a real
Bethesda.
life story
He
too,
formed my
which
wild
that
Mission
tries to
Effect of my
get some
business.
sympathy
Yeah, for
for
Bethesda.
Serenity. But
He formed my
It did
wild
not
Mission
work.
Effect
I
of my
mean, Jason,
business.
holy shit! I mean,
It
Tony,
did not
Tony,
work.
Tony
You have to have
Storm.
someone
I
wrongful
said
and keep the
this, and I
copy.
had Britt
Because
Baker
you
in
don't.
my
Then we
lines,
gotta do it ourselves.
I mean, I said Tony is absolutely one of the
Well,
most
that's why I wanted you.
not
When
only
everyone went
over
along.
characters, but everything that
Well,
she
based on
does
this
as far as that
neighborhood, no one comes
character
around
is
the
concerned,
neighborhood.
from the voice to the tone to the
That's why I do. I
delivery
make
to
sure
the
he caught
jokes,
there
the
my business.
wittiness. I mean, she may
He a
single-handedly
Bethesda.
be the
He
best
informed my
character to
wild
come
Mission
out of
Effect
AEW or of
that
AEW
whole
in all 5 years. That's how great she's been in this
Of course
role.
I have
And
kids. You know anything about
honestly,
it.
I love
But if I had
the
children,
one
I'd keep
where
them far away
people
from
are
my
making fun of
apartment.
me about reaching
I
for
don't
her
even
DMs
see
and
my
getting her
kids
number.
because
I love
they
Rocky
don't
Tony
need to be
Storm,
in
man.
there.
I would
I
not
keep them far
I
away.
would not
from
ever
my
see Tony Storm in that way ever again with how great she's fucking killed this character. I mean, she's just unbelievable.
Yeah, and I would think by now maybe it would run its course, but every week, she's in one of these segments in the back doing something, and it just reminds me like of how
But one thing I
great
wanted to
she
ask you,
still is in this character.
when
Because
you
she's
ask
so committed to it,
one
and
name
she's so she gets
about
it.
Mecca
You know, she
and
gets it
Zeke,
maybe more than
somehow she
anybody
has
else right now in wrestling that's obviously playing a character. So this could go on for a while yet. But this is basically Dynasty, with her and Thunder Rosa. And I like Thunder Rosa. I know you do. But Thunder Rosa was in there for one purpose. It was to be a warm body to put in there with Tony Storm so that Tony Storm could beat somebody and then move on to the next. And that's what this is. Serena Deeb has no chance of winning the championship on Sunday. I usually don't say no chance because you never know. There's no chance of walking out of there with that title on Sunday. I think the ultimate story here is Tony and Mariah May. My guess is they're building to something for Wembley. Would be my guess. Maybe they do a match and a title change on that show with Mariah May winning the championship. So whatever they're going to do with her between now and then, it's just buying time until they get to that match. I was hoping by now that we would have, Jamie Hayter back, and I don't know what's going on with her. It's been almost a year since we've seen her. I don't know if they're holding her back and she's going to come back with Britt Baker, who's also been out. I saw a picture of Britt recently. I think she was with DDP doing some DDP yoga, and
She looks fucking unbelievable.
Yeah, she looks great. So I don't know how close she is to being cleared, and when she's going to come back, or if she's going to be doing her own thing and not with Jamie anymore. So the quicker we can get them back, especially Jamie, who was champion and then got hurt, they took it from her. But not knowing when she'll be back, I think Tony Mariah is the way to go. And Serena Deeb, I'm glad she's back, but she's not winning that title.
A lot of people got Jamie Hayter in the back of their mind with All In being discussed, with her coming back, and she's from that part of the world, and a natural match with Tony Storm makes sense there for her to get her championship back. But a lot of people don't understand that Mariah May is also from the United Kingdom as well, so it's going to fit just as perfectly because they have a built-in storyline that they've been stretching out for months now. Her winning the championship over there could be just as big of a big deal to AEW. In comparison to you guys wanting Jamie Hayter back and doing the same thing. Plus, I feel like a lot of this is going to play out at Forbidden Door. I feel like the Mariah Mina Shirakawa thing, they had a group over in Stardom. I forgot the name of the group that they were a part of, but they were a stable mates. And I feel like Mina Shirakawa's relationship with Mariah May is going to factor into the jealousy of Tony Storm coming out, and that's going to lead to a breakup.
Well, I was going to say, all the horny bastards in chat. Can you imagine if Mariah May wins the world title with her and Mina are going to do it in the middle of the ring? Everybody's just rooting for this to happen. My God, I can't believe it. It's going to be amazing. I mean, Mariah May wins a match on TV and they're drinking champagne in the middle of the rain, kissing each other in the middle. Imagine if she wins the championship at Wembley Stadium. I mean, come on.
Crazy to even think about. I like where they're going with it. I see where they're going with it. Is it something that is keeping me invested week to week? Not really. I mean, there are slow weeks, there are good weeks. Mariah May's been featured more than any other female on the roster on television.
There's a reason for that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There's a reason for that, and she's very good.
Yes.
So it's not just, she's a pretty face. Like, no, she can work her ass. So the idea of her winning the women's world title is not far-fetched at all.
So Tony Storm is going to beat Serena Deeb. Should be a great match. I mean, Serena Deeb is an incredible professional wrestler. I know Dax of FTR themselves have basically claimed that she's Bret Hart of the women's division, which is a huge statement there. But she lives up to it. She's incredible. But Tony Storm is going to walk out the champion. We will go with Roderick Strong and Will Ospreay next. AEW International Championship. AEW seemingly forgot this match existed for 3 weeks, only to give us a face-to-face promo on Collision. I know, a lot of people don't think I watched. Where was I on Saturday night? I was watching Collision on my couch with an old fashioned. So I saw the face-to-face that Roderick and Will Ospreay had. I thought it was great. It's a little too late, and the match itself is uber predictable because nobody believes that Roderick Strong is going to walk out as the international champion. And we go back to, talking about Mercedes winning the TBS championship and Swerve Strickland's the AEW world champion, Will Ospreay winning the international championship. Going back to what they started this year, Jason, AEW dynasty. This is their dynasty. This is what they're building. So it's not by happenstance that this happened. So Will Ospreay is going to win the international championship, in my honest opinion. But even though it's predictable, the Undisputed Kingdom, I feel like we need some solid answers as to where we're going with this. Adam Cole, we don't know when he's coming back. The Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions there, the Kingdom, I mean, they're as worthless as the fucking lint in my pocket. And Roderick Strong, he hasn't really had a blow-away performance as international champion here either. But the wild card that I'm focusing on here is Wardlow.
The match he had with Kyle was pretty good.
It was good. I mean, again, I didn't say
yeah. I'm not saying the story is compelling. I'm just saying as far as like in-ring performances. I mean, I thought that was solid.
I would rather see Kyle in the Undisputed Kingdom. But, I mean, that's just my preference. Yeah. But the wild card that I want to focus on here is Wardlow, because if you guys remember a few weeks back, Adam Cole had this sit-down segment where he was sitting in this Victorian-like chair and he was reading story time with Adam Cole. And it was a great fucking segment. I don't know why they didn't continue doing something like that. And he documented Jason Wardlow and Wardlow's new role. He failed the Undisputed Kingdom. He didn't win the championship. Basically, Adam Cole wanted Wardlow to win the championship to basically give it to Adam Cole. That's what the whole premise of that promo was. And with him failing, Adam Cole demoted him basically to keeping a watchful eye over all the other Undisputed Kingdom members so that they maintain their championships. Do you feel like that may come into play here, and could we see some forwarding of that story with Wardlow here? Will Ospreay is absolutely winning the championship.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I think that this match can serve for two reasons, really. Number one, put the title on Will Ospreay. There's some people who are upset that why is he not already challenging for the world title? That doesn't bother me because you don't need to rush him into the world title picture. This is Swerve's time now. And even if Swerve only has a few months, you're not going to rush Will Ospreay into the world title picture right away. There's no need for that. He can win the international title. The international title, what value at the moment does the international title have? Not a lot. It's not
We keep fighting for James. Every officer, wrestler, but anybody really no.
Will Ospreay winning the championship automatically elevates. And I made this comment the other day. It's not that the title makes the man makes the title. So him winning that championship will automatically make it something valuable in a way that it's not right now. And it does not preclude him from challenging for the world title at Wembley if that's what they want him to do. You can do champion against champion, title for title if you want to, and Will can win both and then give up the international. There's any number of ways you can go with that. So just because he wins the title this weekend doesn't mean that, okay, well, he can't challenge for the world title in August. Of course he can. The other purpose behind this match is, to your point, Adam Cole made that comment and said, okay, you failed. You had, and we've been calling him a fucking failure for months. We already knew he was a fucking failure.
I never seen anything like it.
So Adam Cole literally said
the reason
that
why we have students
one
here
job
because
you couldn't do that
we are
job.
just
So
coming
now
out
your
of the
only
pandemic.
job is to make sure
The
that
reason
everybody
why I
else
think
in
it's
the group
because
holds on to
look
their
how
role.
these students
So now
first
Brian
of all,
is going
coming
to
out of the
lose the
pandemic
title.
where
They're
people
gonna
were
put the blame on
isolated.
Wardlow, and
Look
it will
how
further that
these
story
people
along.
claim.
At some
Look
point,
how
Wardlow's going to have to break away from these guys. Well, that doesn't happen unless he continues to fail and piss off Adam Cole. So you get a belt on Will Ospreay.
And these are
further
copycats.
story.
But sure,
I mean,
you
I'm not
fall
really
with a copycat.
enamored with the story, but it's a story that's selling. So it can serve two purposes. I think that's absolutely going to happen.
You won't believe
And I think it would be ridiculous with, the momentum that he has had since making his official debut. I know he was technically in AEW before this, but
well,
Ospreay really only made his
in
official
the
debut
USA, if
8
you
months
would
ago.
like
That his first loss would come to Roderick Strong, in an undercard title match.
they're so uncomfortable.
So, of course, he's going to win a championship. And the Wardlow story, the only question is, how long do they drag this out? Are they going to drag it out until we get a little bit closer to when MJF is going to be ready to come back? Because I still think when MJF comes back, we may get this sort of uneasy alliance with him and Wardlow. Both taking
Yeah,
out
but who knows when Max is going to be back? We could be looking at later, like
And
at
we
the
do
end
have-
of
we
the year.
give
We're
out
going to prolong this till the end of the year. By that time, nobody's going to be about this.
I don't know that anybody gives a shit now, let alone at the end of the
I
year.
want to say
definitely don't like
I can see this story play out.
it's just
Okay, so there you go. So
this
there's that.
place.
So, but that's my only
I
question.
would rather
I don't
MJF
think
go
the
after
murder-
Swerve. To be quite honest with you, forget Adam Cole.
Well, I would rather MJF, basically stand up to the Elite and be part of that story. Because the Elite is running roughshod over everybody in his company. Because Darby came back, he's an AEW original. So is MJF. In a perfect world, he'd be part of that Anarchy in the Arena match this weekend. So I don't know exactly when he'll be back, or how long they're gonna try to drag this out for. But as far as this match this weekend, that's how I see it going.
You won't come there. You're not gonna come.
One thing that
You don't
I
come
hope Tony Khan matches
You don't talk about
Ospreay is
You're
going
not
to the
talking to me.
international championship, which I think everybody's in agreement here. Is he going to have open challenges every week? Is another excuse just to get Will Ospreay on television and wrestle every week? Or is there actually going to be some substantial story with Will Ospreay and the international championship? Because in my honest opinion, even though Orange Cassidy had a 25, 26, 27 match streak or whatever it was of title defenses, and they used that as, he's had another title defense, his body's breaking down, is he going to last through this next defense? They use it as a story, but they can't go to that well so many times and reuse that fucking angle over and over again. I would rather see Ospreay bring some prestige and some, I guess, luster to the international championship. To me, I feel like he defended more. I feel like that luster goes away. I don't want to see Ospreay wrestle every week, though I want to see him on TV every week. A good promo. He's a very good promo. I want to see him project his emotion on television, start a story, do an angle. We don't need to see a match with fucking Shane Taylor or Lee Moriarty or this one or that one. Fucking Boulder of whatever that tag team. I mean, Bear Bronson, whatever the fuck that is. We don't need that, please. So, seriously, we have enough open challenges in this company. We got the Gulf Open, we got the International Championship, we got Okada defending the championship against anybody. Stop.
That's exactly what we're going to get.
Of course it is. I mean,
Ospreay's going to be the fighting champ. And
we don't have them already.
And Tony Khan is going to come up with this week's dream match. It's going to be Will Ospreay defending against this person and that person. And, it'll be maybe not every week, but on most weeks, that is my guess as far as how that title is going to be defended. Because
not to take anything away from Roddy, because he's a great fucking wrestler. In your opinion, do you see this as, especially where Ospreay came from Takeshita and then Bryan, is this a downgrade on pay-per-view, Rock?
Yes. I said this the other day. It's a step down. And it's not a knock on Roddy's ability, but for what Ospreay was doing, for what he's coming off, we mentioned Takeshita. He had that big match with Bryan, right, at Dynasty. And now he's challenging for an undercard title against Roderick Strong in the middle of the card on one of the traditionally bigger AEW shows in here. That is a step down from what he has been doing. No matter which way you slice it, I know he's probably going to walk in there and win a championship. It still feels to me like a step down.
Somebody was, I read this today, and I don't want to get too far away from the double or nothing.
And then they come on.
Jason mentioned that the injury list that AEW has right now, why everything feels so cold, the injury list that AEW has right now, you could actually have a whole other pay-per-view, the injury list that they have. I want to read you some of these names. Adam Cole, Bandito, Danhausen apparently was Instagram something that he's free. I don't know what that means, but Danhausen's on the list. Britt Baker, Chuck Taylor, Eddie Kingston. We'll get to him in his story in a little bit. Jamie Hayter, Jeff Hardy, Juice Robinson, Julia Hart, Keith Lee, Kenny Omega, Kota Ibushi, Mark Quinn, Miro, MJF, Ortiz, Powerhouse Hobbs, Ruby Soho, Sammy Guevara, Scorpio Sky, and Wheeler Yuta. And Britt Baker. Look at those. Look at that fucking injury list. WWE's list is no better, by the way. They got a lot of injuries too, but AEW is fucking ridiculous. Ridiculous.
I mean, yeah, it's a laundry list of names, and that's why also if they can get back even half of those names in these next couple of months, as we head into Wembley, that could really help. I think spark more excitement in the product. Of course, you still need compelling stories. It's not enough to just put people on TV. You look at the sheer number of people, and you have to think that Tony Khan had plans for at least some of these people. And those plans get blown up when people get hurt. So now you got to pivot. You got to go to a plan B, plan C. And it's tough. It puts them in a tough spot. Nobody said the job was easy.
Inosuke Takeshita, honestly, if they wanted to do this, Jason, it should have been on TV to lead to a match at Forbidden Door, not to have it happen at a pay-per-view in Vegas and then lead to Forbidden Door. I feel like the only reason why they're doing it on pay-per-view is because they really didn't have anything else to line this card up with, and it's a big match to the point where, it does make the overall show better. But the IWGP Championship in an eliminator match, man, I don't know how the fan base over in New Japan's gonna feel about that. Is that accustomed to happening normally, or
It could.
non-title matches?
It could.
No, not normally. Let me ask you this, and I can, maybe I'm forgetting. We have that IWGP title match on Dynamite with Powerhouse Hobbs and John Moxley. We know what happened in that match. Unfortunately, Hobbs got hurt. Did Hobbs win a match to earn that title shot, or did they just announce the match? I honestly don't remember if they just announced it or if it was something that he won to earn that shot.
For all the AEW elitists out there that feel like I don't watch enough AEW Dynamite, I know this answer. No, Hobbs did not win the match or a match. I think Don Callis was on commentary and said that he pulled some strings with New Japan management to get Will Hobbs' championship match on Dynamite.
So, what I was going to say, how is it that Don Callis pulled strings to get a title match for Powerhouse Hobbs, but evidently he can't do the same for Takeshita? And Takeshita gets the eliminator.
Bro, listen, man, I may have to dump you, man. You're making too much sense here.
Did he only have the one favorite match? Maybe that's what it was.
Tony, what are you doing, man? Come on, bro. Oh.
Well, here's the thing. So I think it's going to be a very good match. Takeshi's fucking great, and I have no doubt the match will be fun. It will be good. I was looking at this originally and saying, okay, well, if it's non-title, then Takeshita should win. There's no reason not to give him a big win here. Agree. And then you can do a title match. I don't know if they want to do it at Forbidden Door, if they want to do it on Dynamite, 2 weeks later. But then I was thinking, we are heading into Forbidden Door. And I wonder if they are considering the possibility of doing champion against champion. Because I'm looking ahead for Swerve, but what's next for Swerve? That we have this Forbidden Door pay-per-view coming up. Would they do Swerve and Mox because it's Forbidden Door? And you do champion against champion. But to me, that just presents too many problems. I feel like politically, because I don't see. I mean, if you're gonna have both titles on the line, how the hell do you do that finish? You know what I mean? Like I don't know how practical that is. So I'm gonna stick with my original prediction, which is that it's non-title. Takeshita should win. If he doesn't win, and Moxley just beats him in an eliminator match, then this just doesn't make any fucking sense to me why this is even happening.
Well, I'm
So
sorry,
go
but
with that win, because otherwise it just doesn't seem to make sense.
And you can't be asking too many questions, man. They may pull your meat.
Well, I'll tell you what, if I ever apply for media, I might be worried about that, but I never have for either company. So I don't even know the process. I don't even know who to go to.
Whatever. You're probably blacklisted like the rest of us.
I like being here. So I have to cover this shit. You know what I mean? I don't need to be there. I need to be here.
I agree with you. I think Takeshita should win if this is the case. I don't know. I heard rumors of Moxley potentially defending against Naito at Forbidden Door, and I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't Dave Kidd call out John Moxley or someone in AEW after he defeated Eddie Kingston? I don't. Maybe I read that somewhere. Maybe I'm mistaken.
Well, might as well just end the video. Make this long enough. Getting late. It's only my preview and prediction for the pay-per-view on Saturday and Sunday. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the support. This is Mr. Black. I'm sorry. I won't say Black Hammer. It's not Black Hammer no more. It's Jacob Cast 2024. Thank you for watching. I'll see y'all later. About to end the video.
Darby getting the win.
I'll see y'all later.